So Elyon released a new class called the Archer, and this is one OP class. Now, let me explain a little further on what I mean by that. The Archer class is a high amount of DPS and one-shots almost anything I came across. Now, granted, I haven't played all the classes in Elyon, haven't tried the Gunner or any of that nature. I'm still coming from the Elementalist class, and just from my personal first impressions, I feel like this class was stupidly overpowered. This video will essentially cover the basis on my first impressions, or the first couple of hours of me playing, running all the way up until like level 30-ish, around that general aspect. But man, was it fun playing as this class. Now, the initial run was all the way to level 30. I will be playing this off camera and just trying to play it, get a little bit more feel. If you guys want a review of the Archer class or any classes, let me know in the comment section below if that was something you'd be interested in. I love how mobile the class was, very nimble, very quick, get in and out, and the abilities allowed you breathing room, and furthermore, you are from your enemy the stronger you hit. I will explain a little bit later in the video. The amount of burst damage and constant DPS I was outputting was critically insane. Like, it's dumb insane. I literally was one-shotting, the damage was stacking, and as the time I kept stacking my abilities on top of each other, the more damage I was outputting for the stronger or the boss enemies that comes across. Like, I don't want to call them a world boss, but they're like the little hunt bosses that be in little monsters. You would probably see it in a gameplay right above me. But I am definitely genuinely impressed by Krafton's design, how they designed and made it work inside of the world of Elyon. Now, granted, I know the game is dead for a lot of you who probably will comment the game's not there, it's lacking, but I feel like this class can actually help push Elyon to greater heights and actually show a little bit more love to Elyon, and actually bring newer or veteran players who played originally when the game first dropped. One of the major unique abilities to come with the Archer class is simply just distance. And what I mean by that is, like I've mentioned earlier in the video, the more distance I can create as the class, the more damage I am able to output on whatever my target enemy is. Which you'll see in the gameplay, the further I kept coming back, the more your damage output. So of course they're really pushing on the fact of like, hey, stay back, shoot, use all your abilities, which, like I said, like abilities 1 through 4 was just crazy. Even the rain of arrows, it hits you with slows and dealing constant damage. And then my overkill, which is my ability 1, just shoots a giant arrow right at you. And then of course, if I hit tab, I am able to get 4 extra arrows, and of course they stack on top of my other abilities like the 1, the 2, and the 3, and the 4, and they all create even more damage. Like, there's so many ways of engaging enemies and or dungeons, or even in PvP. Now, I do want to make one quick note. If you do play the Archer class, or if you pre-register, you actually get 2 unique items, which are +8 epic bow and an epic quiver, and they're both at +8. And there is currently an event going on from January 12th to the 24th, which will give those who really want to give the Archer class off to a great start a chance to level them out quickly. And they will also be holding the Beginner's Joys event during the same time for players who have just found Elyon and want to get started right away, really pushing to bring new and old players back to the game. It definitely brought back a spark in my, because I was getting a little bit, I wouldn't say I was getting bored playing as the Elementalist, but it definitely was slow. Playing as the Archer, on the other hand, was very fast paced, like as they intended it to be. But I can definitely tell you, just by me playing as the Archer, I know it's intended for me to be quick and everything, but just the way the gameplay was smooth as butter. I was just running, dodging, jumping in and out. Definitely felt like I was an actual like Archer. So that's why I want to give props to Krafton for definitely creating and designing this class to really fill that void of an Archer class, since I know we have the Gunner and we have the Mage and the list goes on. So it definitely brings a separate world to how you can go through dungeons, PvE quest, or PvP as well. And I do want to make one quick note. Like I said again, if you guys want to see an actual like review and I get to like level 60 and see what in game is like with the archer, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I want to ask you guys, if you have already playing Elyon, what are your thoughts on the current status of Elyon? Do you think the game is dying? Do you think that Elyon can be saved? What are your guys' thoughts? Definitely talk to me in the comments. I would love to talk to you guys. And I also want to say thank you guys for joining the Outcast community. We're hit 400 subscribers. This was my major goal of 2021, my New Year's goal, and we finally hit it. And I got so much in store for you guys for 2022. Be on the lookout for a lot more gameplays, first impressions, news updates, and as well as tech or budget gaming tech to help gamers out that want some budget gaming peripherals, and the list goes on. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Let's try to hit up the 500. That's the next goal, so that way I can unlock community posts and I can really talk to you guys on YouTube. And as well, check the description below. I have my Twitter if you want to have a discussion over on Twitter as well. Or if you have any other RPGs you want me to check out, whether it's on mobile, hit your boy up. And as always, and if you're new here, I'm Chaos DTV here at Chaotic Inc., where we talk about RPGs and gaming tech. And always make sure to like the video so it helps show this video about the Archer to other people who are new to the game or who are veterans and have stepped away from the game and I want to definitely check out a brand new class. And as always, it's Chaos signing out. Peace.
Manifest. I don't sleep, that's so weak, don't plan to rest. I'm from a hood where you die if you don't pack a vest. No culinary degrees, but whipping crack the best. Chefing, hard times taught lessons. Praying every night to pull up in park Benzes. What's my home is what you call trenches. You wouldn't last a day seeing life through all lenses. It's all tension, no sun, and rain and plenty. Full-time job, still can never make a penny. I ain't rapping for